Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Money podcast, your source for all things money. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, today I have Jack Miller on the line, and he's president over at Gelt Financial. Jack, welcome to the show.
Adam, great to speak to you today. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. So we're going to talk about the benefits of non-bank lending for small businesses and also looking at what they can do with real estate investment lending. But before we get into that, I'd like to go a little bit further into what you're doing over at Gelt Financial. So tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Sure. I started Gelt February 1st, 1989, so we're over 30 years old, 32 years old. And Gelt is a non-bank commercial and investment lender. And what I mean by that is, for a lot of reasons, a lot of good, hard-working small businesses or entrepreneurs and real estate investors have been shut out of the banking system. They can't go to a bank, or they don't want to go to a bank, or they don't have the time to go to a bank for financing of their real estate investments or small commercial. And Gelt Financial caters toward those individuals to provide them real estate financing. And there's a whole host of reasons why people don't want to go to a bank or don't have the time to go to a bank for their financing needs. But either way, Gelt provides those needs to them.
That's awesome, and I think that's a great transition. So let's just jump right into today's topic. So the benefits of a non-bank lender, I mean, some of the people listening have worked with one in the past. Some of them listening are like, wait a minute, I didn't even know that was an option. So where do you want to start with this topic?
Well, it really breaks down into two categories. One, people who can go to a bank, but they don't have the time to. A lot of times when you're buying a piece of real estate as an investment, you need to close quick. You need to close in a week, 10 days, or something of that nature. And, banks are a long process. There's loan committees. There's all kinds of committees. There's all kinds of paperwork. So a good percent of our customers can go to a bank. They qualify to go to a bank. They just need to close quick and don't want to wait to get that time frame, and there's an uncertainty. So with us, the rates are a little higher, but you can close very quick. Then there's a group of people who maybe have had some credit problems. Maybe their income isn't either verifiable, or it's not steady enough, or for different reasons, they're shut out of the banking system. They had a bankruptcy 2 years ago, or they didn't pay an SBA loan, or whatever. There's a whole host of reasons why banks won't lend them money. And they come to us to provide access to the capital markets, because if not, they can't get the financing they need.
What does the timeline look like? Can you elaborate on that a little bit more for those that haven't used a lender like yourself?
Sure. With us, 95% of the approvals are the same day. So, as we talk now, it's about 1:15. If someone would call up my office now, they would have an approval and, within an hour or two. Now, self-understood, if you call up 5 o'clock and, on a Friday, it may be Monday. But usually the approvals are very quick and the closings are very quick too, depending on what documents they have. The closings could be a week, 4 days, a week and a half, compared to a bank, which could take months to get an approval. And then you don't even know until the end, because it has so many different, with a bank, it's a loan officer, then a regional committee, then a loan officer, then committees and things like that. So with us, it's a much quicker process.
And so, obviously, speed's a big deal for closing these deals. Is there? Are you loaning directly on the property? Like, what type of properties are you typically at? Is this just residential, commercial, business? Give us a kind of a flavor.
Sure. So Gelt Financial does not lend on owner-occupied properties. So if you're going to buy a property to live in, we don't do that. For us, it has to be a commercial or investment nature. So If it's an investment property, it could be a single-family home that someone's buying to rent out. It could be a 5-unit or a small strip center or a mobile home park or a retail center or pretty much anything. The only thing Gelt doesn't do is we don't do land or construction. Or it could be, you operate a pizza place or an auto body shop or, a bakery. There are bread and butter. I don't want to use the phrase for bakery.
No, this is
I didn't.
Jack, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I didn't plan that. I'm not that smart. But there are bread and butter clients. A guy or a family who owns a small business and they need financing and they can't go to work. They don't want to go to a bank.
No, it makes perfect sense, and I'm a sucker for a pun. It's all good.
Yeah. So we're there. We've been doing it for over 30 years. We're reliable. The reality is we've been around longer than most banks have, and they're coming to us for speed and execution. A lot less paperwork, no income verification loans, things of that nature.
That's awesome. So, Jack, if somebody is listening to this and they want more information on Gelt Financial, so last question, two-part question. Number one, what's typically the right type of client and or fit to follow up and to work with Gelt, number one? And number two, what's the best way for them to reach out to you and your team?
So the type of client that's the right fit is somebody who needs a loan or wants a loan. And they need to move quick, and they don't want to have to deal with the rigmarole or the hassle of a bank. And the best way is just go to our website, geltfinancial.com, and all our guidelines are there, the forms. They can apply right online. We have tons of educational material. Our YouTube channel is very active, which you can access through our website. So we really try to educate our client on the process, and they can get that through our website.
And the website, one more time, please.
Gelt.
I'm sure that they didn't have it the first time. Get your pens out. Get them ready. What is it one more time?
Gelt, Gelt, financial.com.
Awesome. Well, Jack, it's been great having you on the show today. Appreciate you educating us on the benefits of non-bank lending and really a way for people to get those loans done quick. So awesome stuff there that you've been doing. And congrats for 30-plus years in business. That's exciting. That's a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives listening. And we know it's not easy to build a business over the course of 30 years. So congrats for that, obviously.
Thank you very much.
And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave a review on the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Money, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're working on. And Jack, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you, and have a great day.